Hi everyone, happy Friday. For reading today, we're going to do handwriting. So you can't read and write unless you know how to make the letters, right? And then we'll also write some words that start with our letter, which is L. We've been working on L all week. Let me move this over here. L is so easy that I probably wouldn't even have to do this lesson. I promise I will make it short and you can get to your work, okay? So capital L, oops, I need to move on the other side because I'm right-handed and it's easier to do it this way. All right, so we know they start at the top, capital L, straight down from top to bottom, just like I'm making number one, straight line on the bottom. So I'm just gonna make a couple of good ones. Straight line down. We did this on Zoom this week, but I still like to do the lesson because sometimes the kids on Zoom get a little distracted with other things going on. This way they can watch this one that's nice and quiet in your house. All right, so these are two good ones. Now this wouldn't be a good one, right? It doesn't touch the bottom. And this wouldn't be a good one because it looks like it's falling down. It's slanted. This is slanted and this is slanted, so it looks like a check mark. So make sure you go all the way from the top to the bottom. And then lowercase l's, of course, are so easy. It's just a straight line down. Sometimes when I'm testing kids, and I'm testing them on the letters and they see this one and they say number one. Well, it does look like a number one, but when we're doing letters, when you see it with a big L, you know that that's not a number one, it's an L, lowercase l. Sometimes kids see this one and they say I. It's not an I because a capital I would have a top and a bottom. A lowercase I would go like this. Sometimes there's different fonts that go like that. And then again, you don't want them slanted. You don't want them too small, you don't want them too big, you want them nice and straight, okay? That's all, and so we're gonna move over here, and I am going to very carefully move my tripod down, and try not to bump anything, because, there we go, there we go, oh, very good, did it. I'm also gonna try not to touch my phone. Right, Mrs. Donnelly, what's happening? I think I'm touching the buttons on the side, and then the emergency thing goes on. Okay, we are good. Right, we're in our red folder today, and if you've kept these in order, it should be right on top. There's the L. So first, I want to get a nice sharp pencil. Here's mine. You know, these big pencils don't fit into a regular small pencil sharpener, so I have to take them to school and use a big one. Mom and Dad might have to take something and kind of try to sharpen these when they get dull, or just use a regular, normal number 2 size pencil. Okay, I'm going to put my name on top. Mrs. J, I'll put to save time. And then I'm not going to make too many. I promised you guys a short lesson, right? Okay, from the top to the bottom, and then straight on the bottom. So I'm just going to make a few and show you. So the ones I made look just like the 3 samples, and you feel free to trace those even though they're not dotted or gray. You can still trace them to get the hang of it. Okay, so they're super easy, but I want to see really good ones. Because they're so easy, they should be perfect. I shouldn't have any really big ones. I shouldn't have any that, you know, don't touch the lines. And then of course, lowercase l is just straight from the top to the bottom, and there's already dots there, so you've already have the spaces. You don't have to worry about putting spaces between, right? Okay, next page. There's already a lion here, so there's already lion and already L-I-O-N, so I wouldn't draw a lion here. Let's think of some other words. Oh, excuse me. So I made a poster, and what I did is, if we get back in the classroom, I'll have the kids help me. They'll be on the floor and they'll raise their hand and they'll add their ideas. But since I'm here, I went ahead and just did a whole bunch of the words that we did on Zoom this week. We've already talked about a lot of these. Okay, I drew a picture of Logan. He's the only one in our class whose name starts with a capital L. We used to have Lane, but Lane went to a church school now, so I miss Lane. Okay, you know what? I forgot to color your skin, Logan. I'm going to color you. You've got peach skin and blonde hair, don't you? Now, I had a feeling Logan might like lizards, so I put a lizard right next to him. So I've got Logan, lizard. There's a leaf. Okay, I did a lemon and a lime and some lemonade. I drew a lion. That turned out kind of cute, didn't it? lion, the word's right here, right next to it. I did L-O-V-E spells love, and a lollipop. I did lunch. What I did tried to draw a sandwich and a glass of milk and a banana and a cookie. Lunch, I drew a ladder, 2 eyeballs, look, lamp, okay, and a lock. Oh, and then out of the lamp, there's light. Okay, here, so I'll just put this poster here. Let's see. I know one I want to write. Now, Logan, you'll have to draw a picture of you or even put a little photograph here. That'd be cute. And write your name. Don't forget, if you're writing Logan or you're doing somebody else, maybe you have a friend named Larry, maybe you have a friend named Lucy. If you want to do another thing that starts with L, if it's a name, use a capital letter. But if it's not the name, then you're going to use lowercase, okay? So I'm going to do a lizard. So I'm going to do kind of a oval, big long oval body. And here's my eye. I don't know how to... My lizard there turned out pretty cute. I might have to use this eraser and kind of try to get the head up like this. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna put one eyeball. I've got a happy lizard and a big tail and just some feet for him to crawl in the grass. And I will color this later just to save time for you guys. Okay, lizard, you know what? You can sound this out, part of it. You can. O, is. Now the end of it's tricky. A, R, D, D. The last letter is a D. Okay, but I will post that picture of all those words I came up with, or get mommy and daddy to help you. Okay, let's see. How about L-O-V-E spells love. I'm going to make a really beautiful heart. We'll be making hearts for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to write L-O-V-E. And I use lowercase letters most of the time. Like if I wrote I love you, or I love to go to the park, I love to do homework, it would be lowercase. Now, if you're putting it in a card or something, or for Valentine's Day, we might use capital letter, but let's do lowercase. And then let me see, I'm looking at my poster. I think I'm going to write the word look because it is a sight word. L-O-O-K, and then I'll draw the eyeballs over here. I like to look at a book. I'm not even drawing the whole face, just the eyes. The eyes are looking. They're looking. Boom, boom, boom. Looking like that. Now, you don't have to do the 3 that I did. You could draw a lollipop. You could draw a lemonade. You could draw a leaf. Okay? But 3 words. Okay? Do nice, neat writing. Take your time. Draw your pictures. Now, I don't know, parents, if you are saving these, you know, they're kind of nice. We could actually, if the pages were nicer, we could actually cut them out. They would have made a nice book, huh? I used to do for homework a little scrapbook where everybody got kind of a blank page and they'd have to cut out pictures that start, either cut out pictures from magazines or use real things or draw pictures, and we call that our ABC scrapbook, but we weren't able to do that this year. So that's it. All right. Have fun doing your work today. Happy Friday.